Hello, Dave here with Best Local Results. My website is bestlocalresults.com. On this YouTube channel and also on the website, I teach local business owners how to do their own local SEO. So anyway, today's topic that we're going to talk about is topical authority. You may have heard an acronym that came out a couple of years ago, EAT, which stood for expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Recently, they've added another E on the beginning of that, and that's now it's experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. If you've been involved in a national website like a blog or something, this has been really important for a while, but it's really starting to get more important in local SEO as well. And let's talk about what it is. When a search engine, the main thing that they're selling to people is being the fact that they can find for people what they're looking for on the internet. In other words, if somebody goes to Google and they search for whatever they search for, if they find what they're looking for and it's the information they needed, then they'll use Google again. If they don't, then they'll try a different search engine. Same thing with a local business. When they're searching for a dentist or some type of restaurant, some type of local business, if it's easy and they find exactly what they're looking for, then they'll continue to use that search engine. And so that's the main product of a search engine. And so Google, about 90% of the searches still are done on Google. And so Google's been the best at providing for people what they're looking for. And that's where this whole EAT or EEAT falls into it. For example, if you search online for something health related, like looking for national information as opposed to a local business, if you search for something health related, you'll probably see like a website called WebMD show up. And that's because WebMD has established a lot of EEAT in that niche, in that topic. And so when in local SEO, Google really wants to show, in any given industry, in any specific local area, they want to show, the most experienced, expert, trustworthy and authoritative of those local businesses. They want the people, when they find a business, they want them to have a good experience with it, so they'll keep using the search engines. So if you go to my website, bestlocalresults.com, you'll see that I have an article. All you got to do is go up here to the little search, and you can type in topical authority, and this will be one of the articles that come up. And this is called "What is Topical Authority in Local SEO?" And it's not a super long article, but it's breaks it down pretty well. And as a local business owner, it'll show you the main things you can do on your website to build topical authority on your website. Now, there's some off SEO things that are really important too. For that, you want to look at, go to this website and search backlink or authoritative backlink or something like that. Probably this backlink would do it. And I got a bunch of articles on that because Google views websites from, or links, I should say, from related websites related either to your location or your industry to your local business website as a recommendation. It's those websites are basically vouching for your content, and so the more authoritative, high quality. There's lots of services out there, SEO services, that try to sell you spammy garbage backlinks. Those will kill your rankings. Don't do that. But in those articles, I show you how to get really valuable, high authority backlinks that will Google will add to the authority of your website, the authoritativeness of your website, And that's an important aspect of topical authority as well. That's why they need to be related both to your location, or at least to one or the other, your location and or your industry. So let's get back to what we're covering in today, which is uh, the on page portion. Now, there's this website here that I found, which does a really good job of topical authority. They're in Dallas. They're in the three pack in some areas of town. There's some more advanced techniques that, because Dallas is a really competitive market, there's some more advanced techniques that if they would do, I think they would dominate in more of Dallas than they do. But they do this topical authority aspect really, really good. So that's why I wanted to show this website to you. Um, so basically, the first thing is if you go here to their services, and let's just pick one. Let's pick the first one, battery. When you're um, what a lot of what a lot of local uh, websites have on them, local business websites, is is uh, the the text on their various pages, even if they have different service pages, the text is targeting, converting people, getting people to come into your shop and to call you on the phone. Conversion text is super important. You need your pages to convert. But to add topical authority, you also need to provide value. You need to give people information that's useful to them and that show your expertise um, in uh, in your in your niche. And when you're targeting uh, uh, your area, you also need to have some content that shows that you uh, have authority in your area as well. And we'll get that's in it for another video. But anyway, so if we look at this, you can see as we get into the text here. First off, it's fairly long, a little bit longer than most. You want your you want to look at all your competitors when you're writing and see how long the average information page is on your competitors that are outranking you. And you want yours at least that long or slightly longer, not a ton longer, but a little bit longer. And so this is pretty good here. And you can see they say, I'll just read part of this. There are various factors that contribute to the wear and tear of your your vehicle's battery, charging, and starting systems. For example, the frequent turning on and off of your automobile when running errands in Dallas will cause more wear and tear than a daily commute to and from the workplace. Other factors that affect wear and tear of the battery charging system. And you can see there, as it naturally fits in here, this gets on to other parts of local SEO, but you can see they've got different keywords in here, um, which is important so Google knows what keywords to show your website up under. But anyway, getting back to this information, you can see how they're helping the business. They're telling the they're basically telling the business, or they're telling the searcher kinds of things that wear out their battery. That's good for them to know so they can limit that. And then they get into symptoms here. The symptoms you may experience that indicate possible problems with your battery and again, they're trying to get keywords in here. Charging and starting systems include dimming of the headlights, interior lights, the check engine, battery light coming on, or failure. So just lights getting left on, but they're mentioning the different ones. So my point that I want to show you here is they're not just writing good converting text. If you go through this site, they have conversion text in here too. We're a leader in Dallas, especially, but these are more information pages. You get, like, if you go to their homepage, we'll jump back over there for a second. You can see this is all conversion. Your car is important investment. It's basically just we're trusted. Our mechanics do more than just car repair. If you go down here, so mo- in a local business, if you interlink it properly, most of the time what'll show up is your homepage. And so you want, or your various location pages if you have multiple location, if you have a multiple location business. But what you want is those pages that show up in the searches will be the ones that do most of the converting. These are more supportive. These are more for they are for the customer when they get on your website and they look around, but it's probably mostly for Google that they're writing all this out because Google understands what you're saying. It's not just a bunch of characters to Google. Google knows what a sentence means now. They're getting really, really smart. Their algorithms are. And so when they get in here, they can tell, oh, look, this website is really has a lot of expertise. They're explaining a lot of value to the users. Most users are just going to get converted and call you, but the ones that actually go through will get some benefit out of reading these different pages. So that's the first thing that's important is on your various service pages, and I would argue a little bit um, on your conversion pages, your location pages, or your homepage, you want you want also to impart some wisdom, some knowledge, some expertise, so that Google some value is the way you want to look at it. You want the reader to be helped by reading your content if they do, and so uh, that's the first thing that I would say is super important as part is creating topical authority. The more that you do that, the more that you do that on the various service pages of your website, um, the more you do that than your competitors, the more authoritative Google will view the content of your site. Another really cool thing which these guys did is a facts page, FAQ page, frequently asked questions page. Um, if you come here, they've got a bunch of different FAQs because they've got so many different topics. So you come down here and you can click on, uh, we'll go again on the first one, battery charging cooling system. Now, when you go to this page, they've got some frequently asked questions for that topic. How do I clean a dirty battery terminal? So if you click on that, um, they have a video, it looks like, that shows how to clean a battery terminal. And let's see what it says here. Auto Repair is happy to share this useful. KS Auto Repair is happy to share this useful YouTube video. So it looks like um, they're and they didn't create the video; they're just sharing the video. Um, but if you go here, yeah, they're just most of theirs are just videos. But that's better than not doing it at all because Google the tech, I mean the what is said, the verbal communication in a video, Google translate that into text, and so videos embedded on the page is text on the page, and Google knows it's coming from this other website or other YouTube channel, um, but anyway, it adds credibility, and it more than credibility, it's helping your customer. You're providing value to your customer. So let's go back and let's see if all of theirs are videos. Let's pick another one, brake repair. Let's do that. Let's go into one of the questions. What are the common signs of brake repair? Okay, here they didn't use videos. They just did. There are several noticeable signs that the brakes in a vehicle may be showing signs of wearing. One of the most obvious is a spongy feeling or low feeling. Anyway, so they on these, um, what does it cost? And then so you can see these ones are text. When they have videos that are good, they use videos. If not, they explain it in text. And um, if you go back here to, oh, and it looks like they have an all facts page. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, this is their main page we were just on. So you can see they've got so many services and that they sell that they've got lots of facts questions that helps set this local business um, apart as a resource, as as more expertise, than their competitors. And so that's some really good on-site ways to really set your business apart as a expert in your field. The backlinks will help add authority to your expertise. Um, your how many Google reviews you have on your Google business profile. I'll just mention this. It's a little off topic, but it's important. Um, you want to coach your people when they leave reviews and tell them to mention your company name, to mention the service, tell them what to call the service, brake repair or whatever. Saying, be sure to mention brake repair, my company name. You might even print up a little card with a couple of things for whatever services you did on them. Here, these are the words you want to mention in your review. If they're a super happy customer, you don't want to have a ton of them to mention. But if you have a few of them, they'll gladly do that. And those keywords in the reviews um, help add different words for your website in your Google business profile to show up under, and those reviews add a trustworthiness to your Google business profile and to your website. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. I don't want this video to be too long. So thank you so much. I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you'll be notified when we do future videos. And please share this on your social media to people that you think might find this useful. And like the video too. That helps with the Google algorithm. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you in the next video.